थकान का एक ही उपाय है, एक कप कड़क चाय।
उबलते पानी में थोड़ा सा जिंजर, चाय की पत्ती, चीनी।
कड़क चाय के लिए मैं रिकमेंड करता हूँ ताजे दूध से बना रेनबो इवेपोरेटेड मिल्क। इसका रिच और क्रीमी टेस्ट चाय में जान डाल दे। जैसे ही बढ़िया रंग आए,
गैस बंद कर दीजिए।
रेनबो इवेपोरेटेड मिल्क, चाय का परफेक्ट मैच।
Rainbow Top Gun Season 3.
He came to Dubai from Delhi some 35 odd years ago, saw a challenging opportunity and decided to take it head on. A Punjabi running a Malayalam radio station without knowing a single word of the language is a very challenging situation indeed. Music is an art form that transcends all language, and radio is about music. Is that how you overcame this barrier?
I think radio, especially the music, I think it's a very important form of radio business. But I think it's all about connecting people. I think in our radio, we do a lot of stuff which, the programs which connect people. Yes, music is important, and I think we play very good music, but I think the content actually is also a very, very important form of radio. Plus we connect with a lot of event companies. We do a lot of events. We become media partners. We sponsor events ourselves. And one of the most important aspect of radio is we do a lot of activations. And activations means that we are in a mall or in a restaurant or a public place or a coffee shop. That brings all our RJs and listeners very close too, because you are at the end of the day face of the station. And I think it's very, very important that you are very close to each other. And I think that's the success of radio. And one of the main roles also which we do and we play is a news element. And that news element is also very, very important, where we try and give local international news.
सुनो 1024 पे आप हो विकी के साथ एंड यस बार्सिलोना बीच जाने का मौका।
तो बताएं मुझे आज आपका मूड कैसा है, किस तरह का गाना आप सुनना चाहते हो?
दो मजेदार गाने, फिकराना, उसके बाद क्या मैंने सोचा, वन लव, सुनो।
Once more. 1024 सुनो।
In 2011, you started a Hindi FM station when there was already 4 or 5 on air. What prompted you to do that, and what were the challenges?
We decided to put up a Hindi station, and it took us about a year to decide, because it was in the UAE, it was difficult to get a frequency. And once we got the frequency, we wanted to do a Hindi station, and that was in our forecast for a long time. Then we actually started to brand the station and see what we can get out of it. The first thing was, who should we get to run the station? I think that was a big challenge. And it was very important that we get somebody locally who was already in the business in the UAE.
One day I got a call from Bridge, and then I was told that we were to start this Hindi radio station. And Bridge and I were looking for an office. We were, roaming around Barsha and Media City and TCOM, and finally found this place. And I'm very happy because Bridge and I were there when there was nothing here in this office. And from that day till now, till 2014, we have made Suno 1024 together. We almost spent each day together.
Another challenge which was there was, what should we name the station? Our guy, who actually we recruited as the creative head of the station, came out with this name on a blackboard and said, how would Suno sound? Now, Suno in English means listen. We immediately liked the name, and we said, let's freeze it. And that's how Suno came about. We had a business plan for 3 years, that in 3 years' time we'll try and break even. And we are now in 2014. We completed 3 years. And our company is doing very well. The radio station is doing very well. The numbers of the radio stations are doing well as well. We have a huge listenership. And we've just hit our Facebook fans to 100,000.
So, what is your definition of success?
For me, success has no definition. I think the commitment which I give to the company, the numbers which show that you've actually achieved a lot in 3 years' time. I think success means more to me in terms of numbers, and also in terms of what we give to the community. And I think that is very important, and I feel very satisfied giving back to the people. And if our listeners are very happy and very content, and our staff is actually very happy and content, that is what success means to me.
I've been a part of this radio station's launch, and yeah, so great guy to work with.
ब्रिज सर के बारे में बस इतना ही कहना चाहूँगा कि वो एक नारियल की तरह है, बाहर से जितने कड़क है उतने ही नरम है अंदर से, and he is a great guy to be around with, and he is a great inspiration for us.
What role does luck play in a success story?
Oh, luck is a very important factor, I think. Luck, without that, I don't think any business you can, successfully run. I think luck is, it all depends, obviously. You can't be lucky all the time. And I think this time in our success story in Suno, I think luck played a very important role. We were the 5th station in the region. We were lucky to get very, very good RJs from the market, and I think that made us beat the rest.
What kind of growth do you see in the broadcasting industry over the next 5 to 10 years?
Growth is going to be there. We're seeing Dubai growing, UAE growing. Growth in the radio industry in the last 5 years has been 10% to 12%. And we are also looking at the growth in the next 5 to 10 years also. That's why I think a lot of players in the market have come and set up their base and set up their networks, radio networks. The cake is increasing, and I think everything will depend on how you actually perform in the market. Radio is a very, very engaging medium. Very instantly, things happen on the radio as well. Very interactive also. And the penetration is much faster. The advertisers in the UAE and rest of the GCC are also very optimistic about radio. I think growth is inevitable. I think in the next 5 to 10 years' time, the industry will grow 20%. I think success is very important, and I think it comes with all team building. And they are the ones who actually helped me where I am today.
Presented by Nokia, inspired by Cadillac.
This is not a phone to just capture beautiful things. This phone captures feelings. It memorizes dream machines and the goosebumps you got when they screamed. To record a jump into the unknown and relive the madness, the dry mouths, the exploding chests. Introducing the large-screen new Nokia Lumia 1520 with a full HD display, full HD video recording and distortion-free sound capture. Don't just record, relive.
When you shoot for the moon, you build your courage, test your passion, and persevere.
Still looking very good.
The all-new 2014 Cadillac CTS, a bold journey.